All right, y'all. So, welcome back to the Red Room Talk Show. We are here. We done made it, and we are live. So today's topic: can you be? No. Would you want somebody? I'm missing this.
Yeah,
Would you want your child to date someone that's like you? Right? I said that right.
Yeah, you said it right.
Would you be comfortable with somebody dating your child? Your child dating someone that's just like you. So that's our topic for today. That's what we're starting with. You know how we are when we start. We always end up everywhere else. But we always start right here. So here we go, y'all. Before we get started, I want to make some introductions. I want everybody to introduce themselves. We're going to start from my left. We'll start from my right. We'll start from my right now. And my right is over here. So we'll start from my right. Make an introduction. If you got anything going on, please say it. And let's ride.
All right, this is Kane, a.k.a. Cali Smooth. This weekend, as anybody knows, cigar. Houston. That's cigar week this week in Houston. Shit starting today, actually. Going all the way till Monday. Oh, my bad.
Dang, let him do his thing. He said, God, dog. This your girl, J Bay. Follow me on Instagram. Official. Oh, I was about to say it. Official _ Coach J Bay 24. Just understand, I am the vanilla bean.
Cookies and cream.
Okay, cookies and cream. Vanilla bean, it rhymes. I'll take it. All right. It's the closet freak of flavor now.
All right, then.
That means I might and I may not. But you won't know.
Until you actually put it in your coffee.
Exactly.
All right, then. All right, then. I respect that. And if you got anything going on, please announce that also.
Okay.
Like any poetry or anything.
All right. I'm Lion Aura, and I'm on IG as Lion _ Aura. I'm a spoken word lap dance poet, and and I'm an actor and a model. I'm gonna pass that mic on now.
We're
gonna ask about that. We're gonna ask about that. A spoken word lap dance
you
poet.
You ain't gonna skip past that one.
That man got many talents, I guess.
We skipped that one.
At the same time.
We about to find out.
It's King Girl. I got nothing going on. I'm off tomorrow. Gonna go play with the kids at the school. Cause it's field day. Cause it's almost the last day of school.
Dang.
So
Do they still do sack races?
I think so. Like some
I
of the
was
kids be
told
kind of
that
fat
they
now,
look-
so they kind of do like
Hey,
sack walks.
we don't shame nobody.
I'm
We
not
don't body
shaming
shame
at all.
here at the Red
But
Room.
they done cut recess out of school and stuff. That's a whole nother topic. They did.
Why you gotta say it like
Wow.
that? Stank face.
She did.
They done cut recess out
All
of
right,
school. They
Jen.
don't
So
love
the school district. Let's
But
keep moving.
I'm going.
Yeah, so I'm Nicole, cousin of the Red Room.
I'm Marlon, aka Superman of Majestic Gents Entertainment. Got a lot going on this week, man. We got
That gum birthday.
It's my
We
birthday
got birthday
week.
boy.
Birthday is
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, so Friday we're gonna be at Club Manhattan. It's my birthday turn up all white event with special guests coming in. Then Saturday we're gonna be at that mud run turning up, man. Got this mud run in Fort Worth. Then Sunday we're gonna be over at Five Bistro downtown Dallas for the brunch / day party.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. We tuning in
We're going to be there.
and we're gonna be there. So,
Turn up.
If you want to see all of us, we'll be there.
Indeed.
All right. And I'm Keelan, LifestyleUnlimited.club. Right now, I don't have anything going on this week. I know there's a couple things going on at the Red Room. Yeah, so I don't have anything going on. Oh, hey, Omar, I see you saw Jay was here. You chimed in. Yeah, I noticed, player. So
He did say hello, everyone.
yeah. He was speaking to one person. You remember the last time?
Last week he was on.
I was trying to
Yeah,
help
where Jay at? This show ain't nothing without Jay. He literally said
He
it.
did not.
Go ahead.
No, Omar said, why would
about-
y'all do the show without Jay?
Yeah, about 45 minutes in. We almost cut the mics off like,
Yeah, Omar Cole, he cut us off at the knee.
Yeah.
Bald-headed and dark.
Yeah, and bald-headed dog. And he did a Spartan race with us. So, and he's athletic. Yeah. All right.
What's up, player? Hey, see you in a minute.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So we're here now. So would you let your child date someone that's like you? And when I say you, I mean all the traits of you, not just one of the traits, not the good part. Because all of us got a little bad part of it somewhere.
My child is me. especially my youngest daughter. She's a spitting image of me.
But would you let her date you or somebody just like you? Being a spitting image of you, would you let her date someone just like you?
She'll know,
Okay.
she'll know how to handle them. She already know how to handle them, so that's gonna be a battle because she just like me. My youngest daughter just like me, so she wild and out there and just doing it.
He passed on a can't lose trait to his daughter.
He did.
Yeah.
He did pass
The
that.
question is, would you let somebody date my
daughter.
daughter?
I don't think you're ready for her.
I ain't gonna lie. The old me, no. Hell no. But this last 4 years, me, hell yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I can see that over.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, for me, the old me, yes. The me now, I would say yes also. And overall, I think I'm an overall decent person. I'm not the most amazing person. I'm probably top 8, but I'm not.
So think about your worst. Hey, think about your worst moments though. Think about your worst moments here recently, and you put your daughter in that situation. How would you feel?
Look, I had some worst moments.
I'm just saying, because you said all of you, not just the good.
You know what? Even in my worst moments, there's certain things that I wouldn't do as far as in a relationship. And anybody I've been in a relationship can tell you, there are certain things I just won't do, regardless of how mad, how upset, how whatever, right? And even when it comes to, like, say, even arguing, like, I don't cuss at the person I'm dating. I won't curse at her. Once I realize we arguing, I won't cuss. We're like, oh, shit, we in an argument. I won't cuss because I know it can be misconstrued.
Yeah.
But there's certain things I just don't do. And am I perfect? No, not by any means, right? So I'm not saying that. But on the other side of it, there's just certain things that there are certain traits that I like about myself that if my daughter dated and I saw some of those traits in them, I wouldn't mind. But I would also say, hey, I see some of them traits, so
You're a fool.
watch yourself, pay attention.
I'm kind of torn
Wait
on
a
that.
minute. I'm going to need Omar to chill out. He said, y'all changed the time up on me. Otherwise, I would have caught some of that vanilla bean.
Oh, you trying to pull up? You trying to pull up on
It's
that
been the
vanilla bean?
same time,
All right. Omar trying to pull up on that vanilla bean. Hey, bring your grinder.
You ain't lying, bro.
Bring your own grinder, player.
Omar said we changed the time. It's been 9 o'clock.
But I said for me, I would be for the old me. I didn't. If my daughter met somebody like me, he just wouldn't be there. I mean, you're just like, hey, just play with him. Don't take that nigga serious. New me, take him serious, because he a good cat, but he might have a few flaws, but
He gonna fuck up sometime.
he's a good cat, but he might have a few flaws.
You as a father, right?
Yeah.
Knowing that you see your traits in him, how do you respond to his fuck ups when he fuck up? Because he's gonna fuck up.
Yeah, he gonna fuck up.
Yeah, he gonna fuck up. He at least gonna fuck up once. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, really, just gotta talk to him. Just let it know.
Be like, nigga, I would have did that shit too.
Nah, it's different though. You have to teach your child, like,
Yeah.
hey, watch out for this, because I can't control what you do when you outside my house.
Yep.
Yeah.
So would I want my daughters to date somebody like me? Depends on the day. It depends on the day, because some days, like, I don't.
It ain't the best you think.
Yeah.
I'm 50-50. I mean,
Pick and choose.
yeah, and come back to me.
So I guess it would be the overall you, right?
Earl said,
So the overall you, the overall me, I
Yeah,
think,
you
and
torn.
once again, but I'm on the Keelan looking in, right? So on the Keelan looking in, I think I'm okay. Now on the outside looking in, I might not be as okay as I think I am. So I would say me, yes. I would say me, yes. Now other people might say no.
Yeah, I have the same thing, because on the overall looking, as far as taking care of her and all this shit like that, she gonna be good. She date somebody like me because that's what I do. But now
he gonna fuck up.
there's consequences that come with this, though. You got
Kelly say
consequences.
all your shit taken care of, but it's some shit that come with this.
He said, I got at least one in me. I gotta give me that hall pass.
Sandra said, Callie, are you sure? Because you pimping smooth.
Are you sure? Sure.
I would say, honestly, for me, I would say me now, yes. Me back in the day, because both of y'all probably would have been in jail at some point.
Ooh. See, same for me. I feel like the old me didn't really know herself for real. So like I tried to be certain things that wasn't necessarily construed to what I really am now. And I was slightly overly like I was an asshole, but I also like wanted deep love and stuff like that. And not communicating. Man, I don't want none of that. I want my son to date me when I was 20, because then he would basically be the one that got away because I didn't know what the fuck I wanted.
So you sent them 800 missed signals.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because today I'm all over you today, and then 5 minutes later I'm like, I want you around me, you get on my nerves, and then 15 minutes later you ignore me, and I'm like, well, why you ain't talking to me?
That part.
You know, type shit. And you know, I was a confusing person. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I can accept that. But the me now, I feel like I'm very, in tune. Yeah, they would get a good treat.
Okay, we're gonna let the newcomer speak right here.
All right,
He got the mic.
Yeah.
So we got a line back here. You about to let's break us off something, man. Don't be lying.
I ain't gonna be lying. When I let my kids, I have 3 boys, so it would have to be a girl version of me. But would I let my kids date a version of myself, or in totality? Yeah. But I'll be honest, I was mischievous. I wasn't bad I'm finna go do a whole bunch of
drawbacks.
stuff. I was bad we finna go have some fun, and everybody have some fun. Just don't tell everybody what we did, yo.
We just gonna all jump off this cliff real quick.
yeah. We gonna go skydiving, stuff like that. Whatever, man. We had so my sons would have to be able to keep up.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, let's just be honest. My sons were raised by me. I was married for a long time, so do I take care of my business? Yes. So would I be secure that if they found somebody like me, would she take care of her business? Yes. Yeah. So I think they'd be all right. But like I said, there's gonna be some guys that are gonna call me like, Dad, man, what am I supposed to do here? Mm-hmm. You chose her.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be all right.
Figure it out.
Yeah, they're gonna be all right. It's gonna force growth in them.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, like I said, the early me. If my daughters found somebody, the early me, they'll just be mad because
they just be disappointed.
They be disappointed because early me would tell you like, hey, you catch feelings, I'm gone. Don't catch feelings, I gotta cut you. Yeah. That's early me. So
he said, if you catch feelings, I ain't got you.
I gotta let you go. That's the early me. So
okay, so and I got 2 daughters and a son, right?
Yeah, see, I got
so
4.
my they different because my son is he's the sweet, caring, family man me, and then my daughters are me. So they do the thing. So when I meet and if they little boyfriends on here, I don't meet none of y'all. But when I meet their little boyfriends or their boyfriends, they women. They go women. I'm not little boyfriends. The men they're dating, right? So when I meet the men they're dating, I ain't gonna knock them down, right? Yeah. So when I meet the men they're dating, right, it's always like I actually look for the traits, not necessarily my traits, but certain traits that I know I have, and I know that the men or whoever they're dating, I want them to have when they treat my daughter.
Yeah.
Because I told my daughters, I say, when it comes to them and their sexuality, they be who they are. I don't care, because it's your life. Right. I'm living mine out here, so it's yours. You got to live your own. I say, but when it comes to you, I'm gonna treat them all the same. It's gonna be across the board. When you call me and say, Dad, I'm in danger, I'm pulling up across the board.
Yeah.
I got one job, and so and they yeah, exactly. So and that's one of the things. But when it comes to my children, I let them.
Y'all leave y'all debit cards with me when y'all pull up. Somebody got to get y'all.
Somebody got to get us out. But I let them. I try to let them experience what they do. And I see the ones that I'm like, this dude garbage. What you? And then there's some of them out here. Where you found this dude? This dude is garbage. What did you see him on y'all?
Where did he come from?
Yeah. But I see it all the time.
He was like, what actually drew you in about this?
Yeah, exactly. So
I can tell you about mine.
I would want my children to date somebody similar to me, not necessarily like me because I don't have all the best traits. Somebody similar because none are perfect. But, I think I'll be okay.
Yeah,
now, they was close.
I'm amazing now. Back then, I was rah as hell. We was both gonna be in jail.
And how you say shit? See, I got 4 girls. See, my oldest 2, they
like you.
Nah, they ain't pimping. Nah, they just
The
actually
pimping is real
one's a
in
quiet.
that
She real quiet. The other one, she's a little bit more outgoing. But you know, she's they're more like their mama. So, but they know, like, when I first meet they dudes, I meet them, say what's up to them, and check them out and everything like that. Half of them times they don't like introduce me because they say you be mean, money, be mean to them. I'm like, man, I don't be mean to them, but hey, I don't know these cats. I don't know these cats. I don't know these cats.
What's going on?
And you know how I used to be. You know, I'm from bad. So hey.
So y'all with older kids, how do y'all let them bump their heads though?
Oh yeah, I mean, you
Like,
just
how
let
do you do it?
You don't
very
let
easily.
them. They gonna do it.
Yeah,
I mean, they gonna do it, but
You-
it's like parents. Like, I know what you're doing. I know you finna fuck up. How do I stop you, or do I just?
No, you don't
I'm not
stop
gonna lie
them.
to you though. You don't know when they gonna fuck up, and I say that because I'm like back in the day, you had your phones, your house phones, and then you picked up on your kids' trait because they were always in front of you, and they had to communicate. You heard them interacting with their friends and stuff like that. Through social media, through all this internet and stuff, you miss a whole lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it ain't the same. It ain't no letting. They're gonna do what they're gonna do, and it's easy to manipulate a situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to what you call it, shadow your kids.
Yeah.
And try to protect them. All you can do is lead by example. I would say. You know what I mean? My daughter, she's not weird, but she's quiet, and she's she's like a recluse.
Introverted.
Yeah,
Introvert,
but
yeah.
she's not. It just takes her to come out of her shell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
take
know
a
what I
minute
mean?
to come out.
But when she does, she's different. You know what I mean? It's like she's not. She's as she gets older, she's becoming a little bit more like me.
Yeah.
You know, in a playful way. But when it comes to the street and when it comes to relationships and stuff like that, I don't see her being like me, and I don't see her being with anybody like me. I don't think she can handle it. Not the old me, back in the day. And I'm not saying I was a bad dude, but I had a lot of options, and I played on those options.
So which one, if you don't mind me asking, which one has she seen the most? Has she seen you the most? This you the most, or did she see the other you the most? Like,
So she
this
see
you now, you would be okay with her dating.
Well,
right?
me around my daughter is a different me regardless.
Yeah.
So she would never see that side of me.
Exactly.
You
Right?
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can't really
Yeah.
place what you're asking.
But even still, even though she hasn't seen it, it's just like how some parents will, like the absentee parent, and the kid still has trait of the absentee parent, even though they have not been around that parent, they still carry the same traits in some aspects. So I think that's what he's trying to say. Like, do you see like the Superman-esque of you in her to any extent?
I see the goofiness in me. I'm a goofy.
Well,
dude
yeah.
at home. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a very playful, goofy child.
Nigga, we know.
Well, let me ask you this way.
DNA is what we know that.
Does she see you now, or is it, you go pick up for the weekend, y'all hanging out, you go back to the old neighborhood? Girl, I remember your daddy back in the day. X, Y, Z.
She don't get none of that.
She don't get that.
No, she don't get none of that. Like,
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I try to protect my daughter by any means necessary, because when I have her,
Damn, that's kind of scary. We don't know what he does outside of the.
it ain't about that.
Well, I
I'll
get
put
that
you
because
like
my
that.
pops did the same thing.
I know how toxic
Yeah.
people's view of you can be. You know what I mean? And I'm not even gonna say that my view. People's perspective of me is toxic. I consider myself to be a real good dude, and I've always been consistent. I've been like what you see now is who I've always been. It's just I matured more. You know what I'm saying? So I protect her when she's with me simply because she's with me in spurts. So I don't want her to get glimpses of things and not be able to do her due diligence about it. You see what I'm saying?
So you'll have the whole picture.
Yeah.
Just pieces of that
Exactly.
picture.
I want you to get the full scale of who I am in this arena that they're talking about. So that's what I mean. I protect her by any means. Like I remove her from conversations and stuff like that, because that's my duty. That's my job as a man. And
I used to. I never understood that until I got older.
Yeah.
Because my pops was like that. Like when I actually got in contact with my brother was when I started getting a lot of the full spectrum of his old ways, and I was like, oh, he used to be this nigga. And like we used to think he talked shit because he used to tell us stories in spurts, but because we didn't see the tangible stories that came with what he was saying, this nigga lying. Yeah. And then I was like, oh damn, he really was a thug. You know, he was gang banging and stuff. I'm like, but that's not, my dad's just angry. That's pretty much it. But no, he really was thugging. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, that's pretty much what.
He got PTSD now.
Right, pretty much. Like he go into a room, he like, fuck all you motherfuckers. I'm like, nobody's talking to you, Dad. So I mean, I get it, and I think it's needed because a lot of times parents forget that they do need to protect the kid. And then like me, I felt like for a long time I was a helicopter parent because I was trying to make sure I paid attention to hyper paid attention to everything. And so my fear is that they fuck up, but they have to. They gonna have to. Like they even when we fucked up, even as perfect as you may thought you were, you fucked up a lot and your parents was going like, this motherfucker here. It's gonna stress me out, Lord. You know, she praying to God over here, acting like Florida Evans, talking to the.
I've done that with my daughters. My son, not so much. He hasn't had to really go through it, but he did. You know, he focused more. I said like that. My daughters was hard headed. They was the hard headed me, right? So
I was gonna say they were Keelan.
Yeah, they were Keelan. They were little Keelans. So when they hit college, one of them she went to college, and you know we sending the rent down there, and she ain't paying the rent. Right? And so, you know, when it came to a point where, hey, and she tell me all these stories, I finally realized you ain't paying the rent. You know what? and she was like, well, they trying to evict me. And we called, and hey, she ain't paid rent in 3 months. About to get everybody fired because they covering for her. And I said, well, you need to go in there and get your stuff because they're going to lock you out and you ain't going to have none of your stuff. Put that in storage.
Because I can't do nothing else.
Yeah, because now you're at the point where you got to learn the lesson that we sending you $700 or $800 a month for this room and you not paying it. You giving it because somebody gonna flip your money, and I know you not a hustler.
Wait a minute.
So soon she said, man, me and my friend, we gave him the money to flip it. I said, so he got you. And she was like, well, no. I said, no, she just started keeping money after that. Because I thought, baby, I don't know what she was thinking. But it was that point where and my youngest daughter had to do the same with her. Let her start bumping her head. You got to bump your head. Because
you got to let them bump their head.
If you think it's cushion every single time, now I'm not going to let you hit rock bottom.
Right.
But on the other side of it, you gotta bump your head. So when she got evicted out of apartment, you know, I didn't ask too many questions. She figured out a way to finish college.
Because you don't feel obligated to help. You don't ask no question.
All right, you still in school? Your grades look great. All right, all right. I'll come get you for Thanksgiving. Yeah. But there's certain questions I don't need to ask anymore. You know, and then with my youngest, when she was like, well, school ain't for me, but I'm having a great time. I'll be there on that Wednesday. Because look, that 1.2 GPA ain't gonna get you nowhere. I'll be there on that Wednesday, and I'm trying to make happy hour with 3, so it's a turnaround. But you have to let your children bump when they get.
We've
all
did. We've all.
Yeah, they gotta bump
to a certain
their
age, you gotta let them start doing it. You know, not detrimental to their lives, but detrimental to certain things where they can see that you don't have it easy.
Yeah.
Your parents are not rich. I'm not rich. Y'all may be at this stage.
I ain't knowing they're rich.
I'm not rich. I'm making it, but my goal is to try to get you to the next level.
Right. Be better than me.
Be better than me. So
Definitely.
This is what I need you to do. And if you can't do it, bump your head. Because once you see, well, shit, that ain't got me all the time. It'll change.
It'll change you.
Yeah, it definitely change.
It's like when you let a baby fall, and they be like, "Don't look at him. Don't look at him. He gonna cry if you look at him. Don't look." At him. Yeah, you got the
Exactly.
that again.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
That's how you gotta do it.
Yeah.
Hey, they did us like that.
Right.
We drunk out the water hose.
Right. Whole water.
We couldn't even come back in the house.
Lead in it.
You gotta let that joke work.
And every neighbor let us drink out the hose.
You got kicked out in the morning, they couldn't come back.
They just gave us a water
All right,
hose.
go to the hose back. They see y'all. All right, y'all want some water? Go to the hose. It's on the corner.
And when we used to hoop, the losers had to drink out the water hose first. It was immediately
The
after
dirt, you have to shake it when the dirt come out.
It was hot.
Especially in pack. Just shake it when the dirt come out. As soon as it stop turning brown, everybody start drinking.
You ain't got no esophagus in you.
Oh, man.
So Is it safe to say, us as parents today, we have to take our time with our kids and understand that they're gonna date and mess up, but at the same time, you have to give that other individual an opportunity because they're growing just as well as we did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, all we gotta do is really just give them the game, you know.
Yeah.
Kick in the game.
You know, that's why I gave my daughters. I gave them the game, tell them what it is, what it ain't. You know, how they gonna move, what you gonna see, what you ain't gonna see. Gave my son the game, so
Yeah, they either gonna listen or they ain't.
yeah, they either gonna listen or they ain't. Then they gonna form the game themselves and what works for them.
But would it be? Let me ask you this: would it be healthy on your end to give your daughter and or your son, significant other or the person that they're dating advice? Meaning, like, put them up on game. You got what I'm saying? Not about the kids.
Yeah, you
but just
can.
how to move. You know what I'm saying? Just in life.
I mean, that's
because I feel like you're supposed to bring them in closer, and it's your job to at least show them.
It's like this right here. I got this. If you got, let's say your daughter's dating somebody, you talk to them. I'll talk to them all the same way. You know, just tell them what it is. Just tell them what it is and what it ain't. You know, tell them how to move. And I can tell them, and if I know my daughter ain't no good or my son ain't no good, hey, you really don't want to fuck with this nigga because it's all bad. It's gonna end all bad for you, but it's gonna end all bad for you. You know, I mean, that's just real talk. You know, so I mean, I just give them the real, and if they take it, they take it. They don't, they don't. But that's a learning lesson for them. They'll figure it out.
And for me, for the most part, I know my child, right? I know my children. So when if they bring somebody around the house, it's two ways they bring them. We have the barbecue. Hey, they got 18 friends coming. They can pull up to. He show up like he's special. And I'm like, hey, you ain't special, dude.
You ain't special, dude.
You just heard the barbecue with the 18 other friends she brought. You know, and then the one she really liked, she'll pull up, and I know she really like him because he'll bring a bottle. Hey, sir, here's a bottle of something. Can't knock
Pushway. Pushway. She introduced us to the family, so he getting this, she getting this me, a couple of other partners. We'd be like, okay.
Patio,
Keely, like, you got the password. Come on in.
Come on in. But you know, but I can tell the difference. So with my children, I can tell the difference on the ones they actually like and the ones they just kind of bring it around.
Yeah.
And so you can tell when it's the meeting and when it's just that, you know, it's just the meeting. Yeah, he just here. You know, someone's just here. He get to just hear, hey, how you doing? Hey, yes, sir, how you doing? Yeah, cool, man. What's your name again, Bob? Yeah. Good to see you again. What's the first time I met? Yeah, man. So, you know, I literally do it like that. But then the ones they're really digging, I'm like, okay, well, but they make it a point to be that way. And so I make it a point to try to at least pay more attention to it when it comes to them. But yeah.
But paying attention to kids is what matters. I think that's the issue with a lot of society is that we not paying attention to our kids because we got other distractions. Yeah. So if you paid attention to your damn kids, a lot of times those are the ones who are closest to their parents. You know, like sometimes it's borderline mama's boy type shit, but those are the ones whose parents paid attention to the kids. It's not you. There's levels to the mama's boy or the daddy's girl aspect, but I mean, those usually be the ones that had the closest relationships. For instance, how you say how your relationship is with your kids, you probably pay very much attention, especially now that you're older. You're able to see how they maneuver, what they bounce back from, all that stuff.
Yeah, that's true. So, okay.
The reason I pose that question is because, in all honesty, that is how I learned how to treat women. The girls that I dated in school, I got cool with their dad, and they put me on game. Not necessarily on how to, you know what I'm saying, mess over their daughter, but just put me on game on how to treat a woman, how to move in this world and stuff like that. So
it's all your potential.
Yeah. So for me, like, I feel like that's my contribution back. I have to do it. Like when my daughters, I have 2 daughters, when their dudes start coming around, it's my duty to put them up on game. If not about my daughter, as far as like, you know what I'm saying, traits or whatever to look for or corrective action based on how they were doing this and doing that to help them navigate their relationship. I feel like that's my duty. And I was just curious to know if anybody else thought that or even experienced that situation, because honestly, that's truly how I learned how to treat women, was watching how they treated their wife and my girlfriend at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, then too, it just all depends on if the young man is willing to listen depends on how he's moving, and you know, sometimes in the game, sometimes they're out there in the game wilding out there. You know, I still talk to him like, man, I've been in the game. You got to have what's your end plan? What's your end plan? You got to have 2 sides. You got to have a regular job and another thing. You know, then I tell them that side of the game too. Just like, hey, try to keep them out of trouble. Then they take it for what they want, and they don't.
I want my daughters to date squares. Y'all be squares out there. Just keep the job, stay steady, become an entrepreneur, start your own business legally.
Yolanda said you just have to pray that they have a level head of how to navigate the current dating scene. I think that's true. That's very true. And then she said, don't shelter them from real talk. Talk to your kids about the types of people in the world. That's also true.
Yeah.
A lot of times, like I said, there's a lot of parents who are afraid to talk about the reality. They want to give them the unicorns and pineapples and shit.
Life is gonna be great.
Life is going to be amazing, and it's going to be problems in your life. Even as amazing as your life could be, your parents could create this amazing life, and deep down, they probably fucking hate each other and wouldn't know it, but that fucked you up as a kid because you didn't see the trueness of a relationship.
So how do you navigate that if they're putting up this TV lifestyle?
Well, usually it's other families teach you that shit. Like when you go to your friend's house and you see that Wanda is with Jeff today, and then she ended up being with Gerald the next week.
Yeah, you see
type
the,
stuff. Then you be like,
outside.
well, then
Uncle
you
Keelan just stopped by.
right. You know what I'm saying? That you trying
How
to
the
figure
kids
out who
doing?
the
How
fuck your
everybody
uncle
doing?
is. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Who
McDonald's
is
gonna talk
Uncle
to your
so
mama
and
back
so?
here.
That's why the old school people be like, this used to be what, the uncle or friend or friend. Like, how long this friend staying the night? Like, what uncle? How many uncles? I don't remember these damn uncles at grandma's funeral.
Hey.
Don't remember these damn uncles.
Mr. Keelan always bring us McDonald's.
Right.
They go
Boom,
back there.
every time.
Every
Got
time.
your favorite Happy Meals. I'm gonna talk to your mama back here for a little bit.
Yeah,
Just
y'all stay in the front.
Yeah.
what y'all
Every
talking
time he come, we can watch whatever you want to watch.
The
on
TV be loud though in mama's room.
Absolutely.
The TV be loud. Why the TV loud? The shower be on.
Y'all ain't shit.
Well,
I
y'all
just
ain't
want to say that.
Okay. So how does this? Oh, and you know what? As far as what Yolanda said about navigating the dating
Did you about to
scene,
call her Iyanla?
Yeah. I was about
Hello,
to- she was
beloved.
spitting. She was spitting,
Hello,
man.
beloved.
But how Yolanda says navigating the current dating scene, when it comes to our children, their
gonna
dating
change.
is way different than ours. Even their courting, like school age kids and everything, is way different because they'll see each other in school and then talk to each other online, and not talk to each other in school. Whereas we was passing them little notes and trying
Will
to
you
figure
go
out how
out
to
with
like
me?
each other and,
Yes or no?
and punching on each other. Hey, and so he like you, Yeah, you know what I'm saying with your kids. God.
No, I'm saying that's
Cut the mic. Cut the mic. No, okay. No, that is abuse. But I'm just saying, that's abuse. But as kids, we was doing stuff like that. We were trying to figure out how to like each other.
Yeah.
Then now, huh? Okay, okay. Let's get okay. That point, I remember that.
we know we like each other at that point.
Yeah.
We ain't
No,
got
you don't. You
figure
just
it out.
trying to figure it out.
They had the peer pressure, right?
You just
They had
trying to
the
figure
peer
it out.
pressure.
Oh no, I
But
didn't
yeah,
like my
so-
person at that point.
Okay, then go our next topic.
What?
So the dating scene is way different, and courting is way different now than for our youth and our children than it is for us.
For us, yeah.
Because some of us still old fashioned. We need to meet people in real life.
Yeah.
But right now they own Tinder, they own everything else, and swiping. They swiping like champs. So this is different. They swiping like champs out here. Okay, but then being if we was playing hide and go get it.
Hey,
Here we
doctor.
go. What's the difference between being promiscuous and promiscuous versus having a healthy sexual appetite?
You say promiscuous?
Promiscuous.
Hey, you see how it live go?
Spit fool. Promiscuous. So what's the difference between being promiscuous and having a healthy sex life? Because as kids, I think looking back on it, a lot of, for me, I won't speak for everybody. I was a little more promiscuous, but I want to touch. I want to try to figure stuff out. And I wasn't like just taking it. I was trying to, hey, let's touch each other.
You was a hide and go get a champ, wasn't you?
I wasn't a guy like, every time I look out like a Pepe Le Pew and shit, like, hey, I love you. I chasing all over town. No, I wasn't that kid, so.
Not chasing all over town.
No, but we did the exploratory age then being teenagers and that. What's the difference on that?
I mean, but what's the definition of being promiscuous though?
I think it's a
Honestly,
line. For me, hearing it, it's a line.
it's
Because it's
subjective.
like,
Definition out there. Okay,
Well,
go ahead. And I'm listening to you.
I would say just.
Well, just for me, it's a line. It's like compared to food. Like either you're full or you're overeating. There's literally a line. Like everybody's line is different. I may think knocking down 3 chicks a week is cool for me, but for somebody else, they may have one a month. So everybody has their own line.
Promiscuous is having or characterized by many transient sexual relationships.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I can see so saying that I can see as a child or as young, being young as a child, but you being young and dealing with people your age. I'm not going to say adults, but dealing with people your age and starting to learn or explore sexuality and seeing or whatever that looks like, right? Whether it's just touching, whether it's somebody going titties, or all of those shit that we as kids. Oh, you got titties.
I mean, but
it just fuck us up.
But being promiscuous.
But we experimented, and that was the experimentation part. Whether it was trying to see if this fit in there, or touch this, or let me see yours, not see yours. And then as you got older, people started having. That's literally how it starts.
Yeah, that's how it starts right there.
And then at a certain point, like when we started hitting like 6th or 7th, 8th grade and stuff like that, it was hunching, and it was also actual fingering and getting deeper.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's a whole
Summer break,
group
y'all playing house.
What?
Y'all playing house in the backyard.
So that was
I got in trouble a couple times playing house.
Doing that. So and then we
I wasn't in the backyard.
At that age also
I was the husband sleep on the couch.
Yeah. And then at that point we was also trying to goose, and I'm gonna say goose because that was about time. We was trying to goose every little girl that would let us goose.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there was a certain group of girls that was doing the same thing. They was getting it in, we was getting it in, and we just was trying to figure out the feeling of it. So I say promiscuous wise in high school because in junior high I didn't count a lot of that. It was just, all right, well, I don't remember some of those. With all due respect to y'all, that's my Facebook friends now. Sorry.
What I was gonna say is I would look at the difference between promiscuous and having a healthy sexual appetite is vetting. You see what I'm saying? Like
as an adult, it changes.
Yeah, it changes over as an adult.
Yeah, you promiscuous, like you just out there getting it because you want it, and exploring and doing this and doing that, and the opportunity arises, like, hey, let's get it. Yeah. But a healthy sexual appetite, I feel like that comes whenever you build a relationship, build a rapport with individuals that you see yourself potentially being compatible with, and then once it gets started, it's like Monique. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah. It's like that, like you want it all the time. That's a healthy sexual appetite.
Well, can I ask you a question then?
Yeah.
Does that also count if you're married? Like, is it, since you say like having a relationship makes it healthy, can you be overly and still be married?
Well, I'm not saying having a relationship makes it healthy.
Like
what I'm saying,
sexually active.
What I'm saying is
with your spouse or just in general.
Can you be overly? Can you be too much with your spouse?
You can.
Do your spouse want it just as much as you want?
Yeah, I was gonna say usually the overly part is because one spouse is not that active.
That's promiscuous or not is what I'm pretty much saying.
So no.
Y'all both want it a lot.
If y'all want it a lot, then y'all have
is it promiscuous or is it still a healthy?
Yeah, if y'all want it a lot, then both of y'all have a healthy sexual appetite for you all.
Yeah.
Now it might be unhealthy for somebody else. If y'all ventured out or y'all found somebody else, it might be unhealthy for them. But if you and your wife or your spouse want it all the time and y'all content doing it 18 times a day, then that's as healthy as can be. I ain't gonna say it's healthy because y'all gonna have to work.
But
at some point.
promiscuity is multiple partners, like just ensuring, like, so for instance, if you married, like, or in a healthy relationship and y'all active, like, that shouldn't be an issue. Like 9 times out of 10, if you active, your dude is gonna be married happy, because usually a lot of times dudes be like, I want sex and I don't want to do it. And it's always lopsided typically, but promiscuity would be like there was a lady who won the Guinness Book of World Records for fucking 700 people in one day or some shit like that. Yeah, so she was like gang bang. Like she did, you know what I'm saying? So that would be, even though I'm giving an extreme example, but that would be overly promiscuous. Like you're not even, you don't have any emotion behind it. You don't have any intimacy behind it. You just want to do it to do it.
Okay, so on the other side of that, right? So me me being non-monogamous and also lifestyle, right? So that theoretically people can see that as being promiscuous. Well, realistically speaking, because
It's a healthy
of,
sex.
Yeah, but because of my thought process when it comes to non-monogamy and my spouse or whoever I'm with, it's more of a healthy sexual appetite for me, a relationship, right?
Yeah.
Because although I'm having sex with other people, it's not necessarily, it's not, I'm jumping from bed to bed and I just got to have it all the time. I'm also, like you said earlier, vetting these people. I'm meeting people and I'm getting to know people most of the time. And for disclaimer,
Sometimes it don't happen.
and if you're watching, Mama, I'm lying.
He not.
But on the other side of it, there's even for swingers and lifestyle people, there's a healthy sexual relationship that we have. We just have it not only with our person, we have it with other spouses. Whereas he would make love to his woman 100 times a day, I would make love to your woman.
Okay.
Well, not like that, but I'm just saying. You know, it would be for me that was normal for me. That was more healthy for me because I couldn't envision or I didn't want to do this. I couldn't envision doing that with this one person all the time.
See, I was
right, and vice versa. She couldn't do the same. So she had the same option as I had. It wasn't like it's just me like I'm here now. There's the same option. Now, it's a two-way street, right?
Yeah. But
on the other side of that was a thing that we also had to have a conversation about. And that's what makes it more healthy because we talked about, discussed it, and saw what it looked like. Let's talk about what this looks like. And once we saw what it looks like with us and said, all right, that's cool. We can work with this. That made it better for us to go out and do our thing and then come home and actually enjoy each other. And it's not just relationship-wise. It's everything, all aspects of our lives.
Well, Yolanda said as an adult, promiscuous is trying to fuck everything and walking just because you can.
And that's not me.
That's
Adrian, I knew you was out there like that. I knew you was.
I knew too, Adrian.
Hey, let me ask you this: can you be considered a hoe as a swinger?
Yes.
Describe that. Describe that.
You want pimping? You want to say it? You want me to say it?
Actually, you actually can't because sometimes you can have some people just fuck everything that moves.
Yeah.
Regardless, what fat, ugly, skinny, well, I mean whatever, big, small.
Here at the Red Room, we do not body shame.
You get push wet. If she gets wet, they smashing.
Yeah.
I mean, so.
And that atmosphere, isn't that what you're trying to do?
No, it's not. It's really not it's really not what you're trying to do. Really, most of the time, let's say for most swingers, 9 times out of 10, cats actually have some type of relationship and some type of rapport with the person who they dealing with. Yeah. So let's say like for y'all two, okay, so y'all two knew she likes Keelan. She might get to know Keelan. She you see, I say him, not me, But basically, what ends up happening, y'all meet, y'all two have a conversation, and then y'all get to have some type of rapport, and if you feeling cool about it, okay, cool, And this is Keelan's wife, so y'all talking and conversating, and y'all feeling good and want to swap or whatever, or just even playing touch for whatever, then y'all can do it.
But you establish
some type of camaraderie.
Yeah, you establishing. You are building a bond. What it's like going on the first date, right? You're building a certain bond that's there. That's okay. Well, let's get to know each other.
Yolanda said you still need standards regardless of lifestyle.
There are standards. Yeah. You can't. Okay, for the record, I've been in lifestyle a long time. I have turned down a whole lot of cat.
Yeah.
Simply because they're either not my type, not my a whole lot.
Yeah.
Way more than I. Boy, look here.
Yeah. Trust me. Yeah, I ain't turned out a whole bunch.
Bags. I've turned them down, but for me, there's I have a certain standard. And there's a certain type I like. I like people. I like personalities. I like the personalities. I like the conversation. I like. They don't have to actually be the most aesthetically pleasing. They don't have to be the most beautiful person in the room. But there's certain things I like about a person, right? And so. For me, I didn't feel the need to have to conquer everything in this room. Yeah. I didn't. Now,
some people do.
Yeah, some people actually do. They feel like that.
So if I walk in as a young bull, right? Walk into the room.
We're gonna stop you at the door.
Single man, right?
Yeah, single man.
We're gonna stop you at the door.
And I come in, but I appeal to everyone like the Caucasian dude did when he walked in, he spoke to the masses. He didn't speak to anyone directly when he walked in last
Yeah,
week.
for sure. We got
So he conquered the room
Easily, yeah.
through his one conversation, and once he conquered the room, what happens if all the women are attracted to him based on his presence and everything?
Yeah.
Will he be considered a hoe if he smash them out?
No.
Okay, so like, that's why I'm confused at. So
But what ends up happening like this, even though he came in and conquered the whole room, he still has to go through their mates or whatever.
I mean, I get that, but still, like, if he gets the opportunity and the mate said yeah, and
The term hoe in that situation would be relative. Because he comes in, he has a good time, and all, okay, because now at that point, your wife is hoe, right? His wife is hoe. And then now you're like, I don't think my wife's hoe. I think she's having a good time.
She's having a good time.
Mostly, you probably don't want to call her hoe, right? Because he just fucked the whole room. And we all
But see,
sitting
like
down looking
Asia said, it sounds like
Lord done
sex
put up 90
addiction.
tonight. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of relative. And if he comes in and he's just enjoying the moment, because you might be in a situation where it might be orgy, right? And if it's an orgy, just
But did you go
everybody's
into the
enjoying
situation as an orgy though?
it. You never know what orgy will pop out.
Oh, really? So it ain't no plan. It's like, yeah, baby,
Orgies
we gonna hit her.
mostly not
Oh,
that's why I'm confused on how
because
you
see,
can
like
be considered
Asia
a hoe.
said, to her it sounds like it's sex addiction.
So a hoe,
It's like
you
sugar
said
coated.
earlier, a hoe would be the one that comes in. You have some that come in because the cat that walked in, it don't look like he came in playing.
no,
knock everybody
not
out.
at all.
But if he knocked everybody out, we're like, goddamn. Well, we all got, goddamn, that brother's smooth in a motherfucker. Right? That's what we was trying to figure out. Why did he do that? Yeah. We'd have been more pissed at, hey, he's too smooth. Yeah. Because we'd have been like, man, we told him, have a great night. We just told him, have a great night, have safe travels, brother. And he'd have left. The hoe comes in, and they're like I say, the standards are lower. They may be even more aggressive, depending on.
Yeah, and sneaky too.
Yeah, and sneaky. They gonna shoot. They gonna inbox your wife. They gonna do everything they can to try to do every other thing other than be above board. Hey man, and so there's a big difference. Whereas some of us are more above board. Hey man, you know how y'all doing? Let's see how this works. It's a difference.
Wouldn't that be considered grimy because you have to actually go through the act to be
Grimy
considered a hoe?
hoe.
Grimy slash hoe, same thing. You know, it's gonna be
That terminology. When it comes to that terminology is way different.
Yeah.
That becomes the vetting part, and that becomes the getting to know people part. The hoe is gonna hoe. They're gonna do hoe shit. They're gonna do shit that you don't want to fuck with them. They're gonna do hoe shit. Now,
I'm so confused because like on the street, if you're a hoe, you just fuck a lot. Fuck a lot of niggas.
but
No.
the terminology is different. In
terminology.
lifestyle.
She puts her 60 on the street. On the street, she getting paid. Basically, all she doing, she going there for a service. She getting paid.
I ain't talking about textbook hoes. I'm just talking about
You would say-
someone who is considered a hoe.
You she on the track. She on the track. No, she on the track. No. So, no. On the streets, it's terminology. So, in lifestyle people, we understand that we will probably have sex with more than one person. We will have sex with multiple people. So for us, our mindset is a lot different than somebody that's a monogamous couple. A monogamous couple says, hey, this is y'all doing too much, y'all got too much going on. For us, it's like, well, we non-monogamous, so you have sex, it's your body, have sex with who you choose to have sex with, don't fuck up the house.
Okay.
Okay, here we
go.
No.
If I'm single and I want to have sex with whoever I want to have sex with, how could I be considered a hoe?
Okay, it's like this right here.
That's
Okay, hold on here.
This community.
I got this right here for you. Basically, what ends up being, you technically not a hoe, but you community dick.
There it is.
That's what you'll be called. You're
So-
community dick. So basically, anybody can have you. Anybody,
And that's the women saying that.
And that's the women
that's
saying
community
that.
dick.
Okay.
You community
Yeah.
dick.
That makes more sense.
There it is.
Basically, it turns them off because because everybody done had it, or women really don't care about that.
The women, I mean, okay, and I'm further in the lifestyle and women in general, y'all are kind of like men when it comes to it.
Yeah.
So if y'all me to do is a good thing and y'all know y'all ain't keeping them, y'all would tell your homegirls.
Yeah,
Girl,
y'all let
got
y'all
a good thing.
y'all
Go
let
bitch
y'all
over that.
homegirls fuck.
And y'all pass him around. And he get passed around. And so he becomes the hoe in y'all for y'all
Yeah.
because he community dick.
Yeah,
Because he says,
Talking about him on that brunch.
he said have gun will travel. All right, I pull up. All right, you come, yeah, I'm here for it, right? So he becomes the community dick. And then that's when he becomes the hoe to them. Yeah, to us, he fucking like a motherfucker. Yeah, but to them, he community dick, and I've seen those at one
And
point.
I know a few of them.
Yeah, thanks for the clarification. 'Cause I get it now because we have those in our lives, in our lifestyle.
You're like,
The ones that passed around and boom, boom, boom.
yeah, they just get passed around.
Okay, cool. That makes
And it's
sense.
the same thing as far as the woman. You know, she can get passed around by everybody, and it's
Yolanda said community cat.
yeah, community.
So
cat.
in that instance, are they promiscuous or they just living what they deem acceptable?
it depends on how they're doing it.
I would
Really?
consider promiscuous over a hoe.
I would consider. I would honestly consider it. Yeah, I would consider it.
Tendency, but you know,
If
you have a few standards.
I would consider, honestly, I would consider that would be. I would consider. I would.
Yes, it is a gray area.
So we're talking levels of hoe. Just so
it's
we're
a gray
clear.
area.
lifestyle is great.
You got this level of hoe
Not really.
all the way to this level of hoe,
really.
and we trying to decide where
But
the level of hoe line is going. Is that I'm thinking is
A lot
happening
of
here.
gray area for you.
Well, I say it's gray area because even in explanation, it's hard to really explain certain aspects of the lifestyle because if you get asked a certain question, it's hard for y'all to really explain it.
Because it's hard to get y'all to open your pores to what
Well, it's
we're
not
saying.
even opening the pores. Is when you explain it, you be like, "Nah, nigga, I'm still confused." Yeah,
it's something else, because
but like he said, it is.
When you tell somebody like,
But
maybe
like you
somebody-
said, me being monogamous makes it does lock me. It locks me into certain terms.
Yeah.
It locks me into what I view relationship to look like, and it locks me into how I view sex to be like. So I get that aspect, but you know, I be like, "Whoo, Lord, teach me," so I don't be sitting here being
Well, that's
judgmental.
why you the vanilla bean.
Yes.
Sean said life has a lot of gray areas.
Yeah, sure.
I agree
It
with
does. It does.
Definitely
It
agree with
does.
it. I think for us monogamous people, y'all are using the same terms. You just don't use it the way we use it.
Correct.
And so
Yes.
you just have to be open-minded to see same language, different meaning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
depending on the
what
people, I
it
guess,
is,
of the
Yeah, depending on the atmosphere and the context you use it in.
Yeah. Y'all just don't go in there trying to be community dick.
Right. Don't be
Might get put out.
You ain't gonna get put out. They gonna pass you around.
Yeah, that's really what they're
They
gonna do.
gonna talk about you at brunch.
Yeah,
Yeah, they will do that.
As they pass you around at brunch.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro, it's
and they
crazy.
still gonna pass you around every time once they get that itch, they still pass you around.
Yeah, shit crazy, man.
You look traumatized. You okay? we had a community moment.
Keelan has been the topic of many brunches. Apparently, Keelan has been the talk of many brunches.
Yeah, no, that had nothing to do with me.
Keelan, mama, if you don't hear it, we was just playing.
Oh goodness.
Oh man.
So we're at the top of the hour. So, no, but yeah, but Sean, you're right.
5 Bistro.
Yeah, 5
Might
Bistro
be
this
talking
weekend.
about Keelan.
Sorry.
Zay.
It's gonna be called Keelan and Mimosas.
Come get a smooth taste, baby. I'm eating pineapple all week.
Man, I bought 2 today. Already freshly cut up.
Hey. Okay, and once again, when it comes to healthy sexual appetites, real quick, there are some areas that are different because one, there are unhealthy sexual appetites, right? And we've seen that there are case studies on it. There's different. We've seen movies about it. We've seen documentaries about it, and so there is unhealthy sex. And some people are in certain relationship, whether it's BDSM, whether it's swinging, whether it's monogamy, because they feel either ashamed, they feel ashamed of their sex, or whatever. There are reasons behind it. So when it comes to having a healthy, when we say healthy, or when I say healthy sexual appetite, I'm saying that one, you try as much as you can to know yourself sexually. Because we don't know everything about ourselves sexually.
Shout
we
out.
try.
Yeah.
And then the point that we try to know ourselves sexually, we deal with we deal with ourselves that way. Whether you want to have sex with 10 people, 100 people, or 2 people, or 1. Yeah. That is really your option. It's making sure you take care of yourself. If using protection, or if you use protection, whatever you do, but make sure you're okay.
Yeah.
And your spouse is okay, your partner's okay, or everything you're doing is okay.
And plus, it depends on how much you really have sex to have a healthy sex life. So if you got a spouse or whatever, you know, it just depends on how you guys' sex drive is. You guys might only like to do it once every week, or some people like to do it 5, 6, 7 times a week. So it just depends on you as a couple, what you guys agree on, and how often you guys want to do it, how healthy your sex life is. If you guys might role play and might not role play, might do a whole bunch of other stuff. So that just makes it healthy for you guys and you as a couple, you know. But if you get with somebody else, it might not be like that. It might be something else because that's not how they are. So it's just, so you got to figure out the balance between you and whoever else you're dealing with. And if you're single, you know, shit, you just might be knocking down.
Now, I don't hear y'all talking about sister wives and polygamy. What's up with that? I don't hear y'all over here talking about sister wives and polygamy and stuff like that.
Oh, we had an episode.
Yeah,
That's making sure.
that's a different episode.
Like it's only two over here. Like,
so,
you either got the life of one-way promiscuous, or you're married. It's like, wait, there's a middle ground. Ain't
No,
so,
I mean,
you know, for the record, when we one thing about this, your first time on our show, right? So we'll actually talk about, because it's always a two-way street.
Yeah.
Because you like sister wives and polygamy, but then there's also, you know, sisters that have 2 men.
Yep.
And so we'll try to look at both sides of the street to see what that looks like. Yeah, because
we look at that.
Until she bring old boy home and say, hey.
Oh, no. It's only one way, brother. Like, hey, only one way, brother.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Only one way, brother.
Time out. Hold on.
So we, because
ain't no old boy home.
Because our audience is so vast, which we appreciate all y'all.
Love the audience.
Man, they be everywhere, man. And they send topics. But yeah, no, and we talked about it once. We pull it back up, man.
Nah, I'll be good.
You know what I'm saying, on topic. But hey, we have to talk about, anybody got anything on this last part of this topic, man, about healthy relationships and how y'all deal with them before we wind this down?
I ain't got nothing to say.
I got something to say.
Spit birthday boy.
Word,
Eat your pineapple.
lap dance, and poetry.
Oh yeah.
Explain.
On you. Explain
that shit.
One person already knows.
He does spoken
One
word.
person
I've already
know.
experienced the lap dance poetry
He
aspect.
said he does spoken word, lap dance,
Yeah,
and
the
poetry.
laboratory. Yeah.
I need to hear this.
Yeah, so go ahead and expound, brother.
Describe it.
That's actually very innovative.
Yeah, pretty much, long story short, and the easiest way to put it, I do a hot seat. And if you're celebrating something or whatever have you, or you just want to be spoken well to, then I get you in the hot seat and I give you the whole deal. But I've actually, I really write. So, give you an example. I'll give you real quick 4 lines, a few lines, and you hear what I'm saying.
I'm going 4.
All right, I do real quick. It's your eyes, those love-hungry eyes that open wide when my size finds your prize like surprise. I'm sliding inside. Moans become war cries, making my sword rise to divide thighs. Like I'm a hardcore samurai, swinging this aura in you. And I'll leave it right there. And the whole time,
Okay. You just chopped it up in there.
yeah.
Summarize that.
Yes, sir.
I summarized that. Okay.
Keelan go spit that to somebody.
Summarize.
And you grind on them just right.
Hey, all right,
it's good.
I'm gonna have to say
That's
about
a
3
good
more
night right
times before
there.
he leave. Huh? Say it like it's mine.
Keelan gonna say something about a samurai sword. Let me call my boy. Hold on.
Say that shit we was talking about the other night. Yeah. Okay, so before we leave, you got anything coming up? You doing poetry anywhere? Because he's a guest on the show tonight. We invite everybody to come down, so we appreciate you coming down.
Anybody want to come,
He
they
was
come down.
For erotic poetry with Ajax. He was down for the erotic poetry the other night. We invited him down. He pulled up on us.
Thank you. I got a movie coming out. That's really the next thing that's coming out because I don't know.
Okay.
Him, Vin Diesel, The Rock.
It's
Shoot
called,
to the top, baby. Okay,
it's called Diamond Texture.
Okay.
It's pretty much we having a big fight for some diamonds in this hospital in Mesquite.
Oh, okay. Because it's
Yeah.
diamonds in Mesquite, baby.
Diamonds in Mesquite.
I'm here for
These
it.
happen to be real diamonds.
Always spit just then. I see you,
Let's
boy.
turn you into zombies.
Get them kudos points, boy. Get them kudos points.
It's his birthday, too. He's trying to get all that birthday stuff.
Already.
Okay, so you got your movie coming out. What's going to be on? What can we see it? How can we check it out?
It's going to actually hit the theaters actually at the end of June. I don't actually have the date yet.
Okay. We're going to be checking for it. We definitely going to be checking for it. Anybody else?
Yes, we are having a premiere party, but we're going to do that same day. But you can check out the trailer right now on YouTube. It's under Diamond Texter, like you're texting on your phone. Diamond Texter.
Okay.
Texter.
Okay. Diamond Texter.
Sandra, hurry up and get him now before his movie comes out.
I don't.
Oh, you can YouTube. You can.
No. It's on YouTube. Well, the movie's not out yet.
But the trailer.
Yeah, the trailer's on YouTube.
Yeah, so look the trailer on YouTube. Diamond Texter. YouTube. Let's go check it out, y'all.
Sandra, hurry up and get him now before his movie come out. He might act like he don't know you.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, I got my birthday event. This weekend.
Yes, sir.
This
May
weekend, we
28th
turn
is
it up.
actually my birthday. That's Sunday, so we'll be at 5 Bistro. I'm starting to reverse this time.
Red Room pulling up.
Huh?
I said the Red Room is pulling up.
Yeah, we pulled
most
up.
definitely. They be in the building, and we're doing a small mixer after the fact. So we're gonna be at 5 Bistro at 1:00 until there's gonna be a brunch and then day party over there on Sunday, May 28th. Immediately after that, we're gonna come over to the Red Room, do a walkthrough.
And you walk right across the street.
right across the street. Be a nice day, and
Get
then
the best tacos you ever had.
you ain't
in
lying.
the Red Room.
Nah,
Or the worst.
you ain't lying about that one either, boy.
You cannot get 2 tacos for $1 or $3.
And then Friday night, Club Manhattan will be over there. That's May 26th. We have a special guest coming in from out of town on that night. It's all white event. It's gonna be a big thing, man. So if you decide to come, you can reach me on Facebook, Superman Smith, Majestic Jets, on Instagram. Inbox me for any details. But all the flyers and everything is on there. Did y'all see the flyer? The flyer kind of clean, ain't it? Yeah,
That was nice.
Yeah, joking not. But yeah, tap in though.
Nicole, cousin of the Red Room, and I will be at all these events this weekend.
She's been every last one.
You probably
King
know.
girl in the building. Really had nothing going on. Just out here living life, staying black. That's all I can do.
You're doing good at that, bro. You're black every time I saw you.
Hey, gotta stay that way.
Oh, well, he did. We did. We was looking at Diamond Texture on YouTube. This girl, J-Bay.
Hey, Jay,
I'm black, too. Also, Black Power, Vanilla Bean. You know what I'm saying? I am very vanilla, okay? I'll keep it. Reclaim my glory.
What's this? Aka Cali Smooth, cigar person in the Red Room. We got the Houston Cigar Week going on this week, and that's about it, really.
Ooh, Cali.
It's Keelan. Once again, LifestyleUnlimited.club. Red Room Dallas with my people right here. Don't have anything going on this week, but we got my people with me. So as long as I got them with me, it's a hell of a week so far.
Hey, we got the white party?
And it's just Wednesday.
Hey, you got
it's a
the white
holiday
party?
weekend. So we'll be on Sunday. We're going to be down here representing with Superman for his birthday. Come turn up with us. 1
Birthday
o'clock.
boy.
Come see us, man, because we're going to be there for Sunday for sure. And the ladies, Club Manhattan on Friday night?
Yeah, Friday.
White party, Club Manhattan.
Yeah.
Pull up for the ladies and bring your money, man.
I forgot to
It's
mention.
his birthday.
I forgot to mention Sunday is cigars, fedoras, and sundresses. So ladies, put your sundresses on. Well, as fellas, wear your fedoras.
Okay. Sundress season. Y'all let us down.
No
the past
panties
2
on
years.
for sundresses.
Y'all let us down.
No panties.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
No panties, sundresses.
Hey, on that note, we gonna get out of here. Hey, we want to give a special shout out to the Red Room Talk Show, Red Room Dallas. Hey, Citron, thank you for always showing love for the Red Room. He let us film down here every week, man, like clockwork. So we appreciate you. We love you. Thank you. Come down, check out the Red Room. You'll love it. It's always available for rent and or parties, bar mitzvahs, proms. Okay, no bar mitzvahs happening here. But it's available for a whole lot of shit. Now come see us. Red Room Dallas Talk Show. See you later, man.
Oh wait, y'all, we got
Peace.
an RIP to Tina Turner.
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner.
But y'all, cause y'all not gonna forget my auntie. Y'all not.
Because love got something to do with
It
this.
sure do.
She's simply the best.
Woo.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, man. We got to get off on that one.